position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him in. Touchdown! He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So can you imagine a better start? You house the opening kickoff. Now the offense is out there going for the 2 to make it 8-0. To the air, it's Manning. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Got it behind the line. It's Sharp. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down,
and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You can tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you can tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw on first down. Now adjusting. On the run, fires downfield. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Looking for a gap. It's Gibson. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. Going for the marker on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Longhorns want to move quickly. The inside handoff. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Oh, he's got some space. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna let it fly. Snags it at the 30, still running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown LSU.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Did the work himself. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
You know, the problem about taking shots against cover 3 is that the corner playing on the outside already has a big cushion against the wide receiver, and he's got his eyes on it, so he can see the football thrown. You've got to be pinpoint accurate. If you're not, it could be an interception, and that's what happened right there.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
Well, Reese, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's the ball's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turns it on down the left side. The 40. The 20. Pass to touchdown, Texas! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. The quick out. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly on the move. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice game. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Tigers are flying down the field. The DBs will back off a bit. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. A 1st down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rushes on him. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Makes the grab on the shuffle. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed and so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give them a touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Manning. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Throwing on the run. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. And the Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Corners are going to bail. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take.
He's going for it all. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped him.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. LSU right back to the line. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Release to the back. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. These corners going to give them some space. They just keep firing. The short hands. It's Durham. Open spaces. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day with that pass. He goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this with so much speed and such effort like that, offense is just, they got the upper hand.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Watkins. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Skips away from pressure. Might be looking to run. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. He'll take the deep shot. Pulls it in down the middle. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. At the 40, there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Flushed out of the pocket. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Snags it. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a crease. It's Gibson. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Might as well stick with him. Fighting off the defender. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texans! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Dropping back, it's Manning. Steps away to find some room. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
Let's go.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll get rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in his supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding, giving him time to throw.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He'll take a shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Looking for more room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. These corners backing off a bit. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The sure hands, it's Durham. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. LSU quick to the line.
And this quarterback now is throwing for almost 450 yards. That is a lot of throws. That's a lot of success just chewing up yards left and right. Have a day, young fella.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense, quick tempo. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, LSU! Once he got some room, it was over. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Here comes the Texas offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
From the gun. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He's loose on the left. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If we can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Power football with the run. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turning on the Jets. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Looking for a productive play on first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to sneak it. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. He'll sneak it. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He uncorks one deep. He's got it along the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. LSU right back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing out.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw again. Fires to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Touchdown, Longhorns! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
63, LSU, 42.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Defense playing a bail technique. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Looking down the left side. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Running to Green. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Ball is loose. They recover the fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football and turnover on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. That's caught, it's Durham. Oh, a lot of space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game, going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And that one, I don't think, went the required 10 yards. It did not. Penalty marker is out. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the 2nd half.
Looking for space, it's Gibson. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating them time and time again.
LSU 49.
Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
29 Philly.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. Pocket breaking down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? is? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The corners are walked up tight.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Texas 70, LSU 49.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. LSU quick to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense when the 3's coming soon.
And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Showing the arm strength to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. On the run, still looking. On the run, deep down the right side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He almost took it the distance, and they get him out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped it.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop. But nice job on the defensive line. And get off the football. Don't allow them to go backwards. Don't push you backwards at all. And then what do you see with linebackers a lot of times? They come flying in there, making the stop. But a nice stop by this defense, expecting the quarterback sneak.
To the air, it's Manning. Looking for the score. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Quick completion on the out route.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
LSU 63.
Coming out with it, it's Gibson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. He is having a day, and there's still a ways to go, but pretty soon he might make a call on kick. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Manning. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on 1st down. He lost one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. Off to the races. Touchdown, He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is good. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
LSU 70.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the fourth quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
Got his man. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. LSU right back to the line.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got enough for the first. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Manning. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. On a little time. Lets it go.
Sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you can tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
Gets it out fast. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. It's complete. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. LSU lining up first and goal. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Got the first down and more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. The give from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires one high and deep. He caught it. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game.
It's a big stride inside the 10. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like Which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a...
And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meat, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Under fire. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's taking a deep shot. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've